happen in your brain when you are like on social media, like continuously on social media, seeking for instant pleasure. They said, yeah, because when you watch something
But
like,
that's interesting. Like, why wouldn't you just let us more knowledge about it so you can in me
mm,
I that girl too, Maleha, you can hop on it also and
yeah,
talk
please,
about
Maya.
this. Yeah, we can just listen to you guys because I never heard about this endorphin. So it would be a nice conversation. So
Yes.
Maleha, you can hop on if you want. Okay. So go ahead, Yana. You can just wait for Maleha till she, and then you can talk about this, like the same things you're starting in the comment section. So we're gonna be a good listeners to you, and we will ask you questions about this. So go ahead. Here's Maleha with you.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Maliha.
I'm sorry I'm having a sore throat, so don't mind. Okay, so I was talking about the. I get it.
What's happening, bro? Yana, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Eva,
Yeah, I'm here.
Maleha, are you there? She's gone.
Real? No, I could. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think she has a problem because early today also she has the same issue. Malaya, you can hop on again. We're waiting for you. So Yana, you start. Just tell us about this.
Well, I'm not an expert in this kind of
You don't have
topic.
to be an expert. So just tell us what you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry though. Like my house is so close to the road, so sometimes you hear noises. Like endorphins, like chemical reaction that created in brains, and it's like the is coming from the instant pleasure, and people like connecting that with the thing that people do on social media nowadays. Like you watching video, you watching people like live streaming, you saw picture and everything, and then you kind of like have that instant pleasure, like something like you feel satisfied about something, you feel excited, but it's like this kind of instant pleasure is not that really healthy for your brains, because like this same thing also happen when someone addicted to porn. It's same thing also to drugs, like you get addicted to it, because endorphin, when you are doing that, like you keep wanting more, like you keep wanting more of it, so you keep coming back to social media, watch more, see more, and yeah, it's kind of like your brain is kind of flooded with endorphins, like one part of your brain
Yeah.
that produce that.
So what is that endorphin? What does it came from?
It's like chemical reactions on in your brains. I don't know how does it look like, but it's in your brain. It's all happening in your brains. Like your brain produces this endorphin when you are feeling uh pleasure, and like I think Malia know about this more.
Okay. So yeah, maybe she knows more about this, but she is gone. I think she's just busy or something. So I don't see her in the comment section. Maybe she has an issue with her connection. But I have to something to say. I think we were talking about read about it before. It's not, but I never read it's endorphin or something like this. Actually, there is an transmitter in our brain. Okay, a lot of transmitters, nerves. Like the brain is very complicated and elaborate. So there is a part of the brain, which called I don't know. It's a part that gives you dopamine, right? So that dopamine. Okay, we have Maliha here. Just gonna hop her on.
Wait a minute. I think it's dopamine instead of endorphin. Oh my god.
No, because I think you're mistaken, guys. I don't know. I think you're
Yes.
mistaken the word you're using.
Yeah,
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 I
I
think
remember
so.
that.
I'm
Yes.
Oh
sorry,
my God.
guys. That's why I say, like,
That's
don't
why
believe
I
me.
it's bad.
confused.
It's bad to do,
What is
it's bad to
this?
interpret things that you're not sure about. Like he was just going to, but it's fine. I mean, you give a lot of true information, but you mistaken the name. So I was like, what endorphin? Because I've read about this. Like, why does people didn't say
Yeah.
endorphin?
You
And
have to say about it, like, when you know, maybe,
no, but I was trying to make sure. I mean,
mm-hmm.
because you have, I wouldn't,
Wait, so
because
I think
sometimes
you make mistake about that.
it's okay, but the whole idea is correct. So this transmitter, like our brain, is very complicated, as I said, and it kind of regulates the body's behaviors, right? That's why crazy people don't have any feelings in their bodies because they lose their nerves and transmitters with time. So if you're a normal person, you have these transmitters inside of your head. In the brain, you have this, they call it transmitter of joy. Okay, so this dopamine is responsible for giving you a reaction when you're having pleasure. You know, for example, as you said, it comes from porn, comes from um, you know, watching something that you love, eating too,
Brother,
eating, you feel happy. Yeah,
brother,
guys, I have an echo in my voice. I don't know
uh,
why.
brother, I was recently researched about a fit word. So they were saying like in Google, it was saying endorphin like relief from pain, and after that, when dopamine boost its like boost it endorphin. It help. They both are released from the pituitary gland, and after releasing
Oh my God, a lot of people on a whole
endorphin,
phone.
then dopamine boost saying about of it.
Okay. Okay, Ava, are you there? Okay, she came back now.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, as I said, like this, yes, I think so, Phil, bro. Yeah, so that dopamine is basically giving you the pleasure. He's the one who makes you feel
Yes.
good about yourself,
Yeah.
uh, when you're doing something. And they say that social media stimulate this dopamine a lot from the body to that level, like you lose it. And they say that when you lose dopamine, when you stimulate dopamine, like the people who are like addicted to sex or to porn or the people who eat a lot, for example, also the people who are spending a lot of time in social media, with time they lose that dopamine in their brains to the level they have a lot of symptoms, for example, being depressed, you know, and they have low self confidence. A lot of things, you know, happens to them. And I don't know, I just read about this, but I didn't went deep on it because it was so. I was reading from a book, you know, and there are a lot of other things, you know, scientific words that I don't remember them. I don't want to say endorphin again, as Yana said, or say something wrong. I don't want to be mistaken. So, but the whole idea is like this dopamine is important for the body in your health. So you have to keep it in balance. You don't have to stimulate it all the time. That's why you don't have to watch porn a lot. You don't have to use social media a lot. You don't have to do a lot of things overly. You just need to make a balance in your life. So this is what I know.
I think when I was listening to your explanation, that it feels like I'm watching like some, scientific, like psychiatric explaining these things. So I think you know a lot, so it's a good thing.
Okay.
No, it's not correct. I don't know. Listen, the problem is for me, I have a fish memory. Guys, I really hear my voice back. I hate when I hear my voice back. So I don't, I'm just need to fix this. Who I hope on like lately. I think it's Maliha, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think this came from me. I'm just gonna hope you off and hope you on again. I'm sorry, okay? No, you just do it by yourself, because I can't do it. I have a problem with my phone. Thank you, Malia. So now
Okay.
it's good. I can't hear it. I can't hear any echo. So as I said I have fish memory. So like if you find me after 2 days or even one day that I've watched that video or read a book, I'll give you more
Okay, I
information. But
have some information about
Mhm.
dopamine. Okay, it's I think it's type of neurotransmitter and hormone like this. It plays a role in many important body function, including movement, memory, and um, pleasurable reward and motivation. Okay, when we talk about
Are you there? Iva, we lost you. Okay, Yana.
Why?
Okay, I don't know. Well, I think you're having a good time chatting with Malia, but she didn't want to hop on again. I don't know why.
No, no,
I just asked.
she will maybe later on. No, I'm helping you hosting the live streaming, you know. I'll be like on
Thank you so much.
listening sections.
Like you're really a savior, believe me. I don't, you. I mean, it's smart of you, and it's also kind of you, because sometimes people just let me handle everything by my own, and it's so hard. Yeah, but thank you anyways. You're nice.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean, I just like chatting and also talking, so I'm just taking advantage of your live streaming better.
No, you're a nice person. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, Maliha, do you have something to add about this? About the
Uh,
neurotransmitter or
Depo,
dopamine or whatever? Like, do you know more informations?
actually, whatever I wanted to say, you have said it already.
No, come on. You guys in the comment section were typing like long, like, I don't know, essays, or should I call like paragraphs, or what kind of things are they?
No,
They're
no,
too
no.
long. You
We're
feel
just
like
expressing ourselves
I feel like
right
I
now,
have
you
two
know.
experts
Yeah.
here. I have two experts without me knowing that. So,
It's easy to express yourself in comments.
Yeah,
come
you're
on.
right.
But yeah, I want to add some, like, some more information. Maybe I will repeat it again. So, okay. So I was asking, like, social media gives this chemical instant uh, happiness and pleasure, dopamine, okay? And so I think you can see people these days, they are really losing their patience and they want that instant result. If I talk about if a guy goes to gym, he wants the instant result. He won't wait to um, to work on his body, to have like nutrition, and to to take time, to build their muscles and everything. um what he will go for, he will start taking supplements and kind of yeah, whatever inject they got to make the body or muscles, whatever it is, I have no idea. So these things are coming in front of us, that how people are want the instant result. They are usually, what are they doing, like in offices or in their job, they do not work that hard because they feel, and they really get bored, like they get bored easily. Why? Because when I don't use social media and I don't have anything to do, I just get bored so quickly. And um And on social media, you can do whatever you want. You can talk to your favorite person, you can watch your favorite movies or videos. So it is kind of drug, or it is kind of um, addiction you are getting from social media, which is instant shock, like happiness or pleasure, you can say. So yeah, I just want to add this. I mean, I don't have anything else.
Okay, next time if you just raise your voice, Malaya, and you'll be appreciated. And thank you. I heard everything you said, and it was very interesting speech. Everything you said was very like impressive. I didn't know a lot of things like that. So everybody's just typing down. Sometimes she's on, sometimes she's hop off. Okay. So um, at that point, you said that the problem they say for dopamine, as I reminisce, they say is the way you're overstimulating it to the level you lose it, and then you will become depressed and negative. And some people they suicide because you don't feel any joy for life. You don't feel happiness. They say dopamine is the hormone that gives you pleasure. That means gives you happiness because pleasure means happiness. So and also they say, as you have pointed something very important about that. You said in social media we're using it because we want that instant happiness, right? A lot of people they do, and also
Yeah.
people in the gym they don't like to work out to get a good body and stuff like those things that comes from instant pleasure is bad for our health, right? Also people instead of going and finding like a real partner for having a sex with, for example, they do watch porn, for example. This is also an instant pleasure that they can get for free, in virtual. So all those things is
Yes, Mohammed, I'm
interconnected,
doing well. So,
right,
okay,
to each
guys, first
other,
of all,
and they lead into same negative goal at the end, ultimately. So yeah, because we started this topic by speaking about social media and
And
how
I
it
want to tell
affects
you
us.
one more thing. They don't even
Mhm.
go for porn nowadays. They just they just want to go for phone sex. That's how instant they want things.
That's instant, isn't it? Because you didn't mention that in your
Is it?
speech. You said you really give provided a good example on the gym, guys, because I see also boys they are not working in their body, but they just want to get girls and attract. But how can you get that if you're not going to work on your body, right? So the same thing as sport industry. People are going there, as you said, in their phones or websites, just because they can't find a real partner for that, you know. And actually, we're not advocating this here. I don't want someone to get us wrong and say, "Yeah, I have to look for a partner now." But the idea is instant pleasure will never get you nowhere. You have to live life naturally. If you want something, you have to work for it. That's the pleasure, right? Like, if you want to be successful, you want to do something in your life, you have to work hard for it, right?
Yeah.
And money as well. Because if someone comes in, gives you a bunch of money, I mean, believe me, there will be no joy on that. But if you really worked on that money for a whole month and you're waiting for a salary, there is always something you're working for, like an endeavor you have in life that you enjoy doing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my opinion. I mean, this is so deep. I don't know how to put this to you, all of it, like what I have in my mind. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think yeah,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, I just want to say like one thing, like you have to balance between pleasure and pain. So I just like watch something like psychiatric things talking about this dopamine, and they say you have to balance between hurt and pain. Like you say, like people who used to working out, they feel the pain, right? But then at the end they feel satisfied, yeah, feel pleasure when they are seeing the result, and it's a good thing of dopamine. Which is a good kind of dopamine because you get this after like long working hard.
Yeah, and that thing becomes
Yeah.
something like precious to me, to people. And one more thing I want to say, this is a natural process, and I think we should not play with the natural thing or with the nature. I'm just talking about generally, because it will, ruin your life. It will ruin you. So I think we should take it as it is.
Yes, true.
Hey, who's I didn't get what the last thing you said.
Me,
Who's that? I mean, yeah, I just what was you saying? I'm sorry. The last thing you said, I mean, the last paragraph.
I
Who
was
who?
saying, oh, like
Go
I
on,
was
please go
saying,
on.
yeah, I was saying that like this is the natural process, right? And we should take things as it is. We people are not supposed to play within like nature or natural things, because in the end it will ruin themselves. It will ruin that person. So I think it should goes like very naturally. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it's true. Like we're on the same boat, all of us. So the problem is not about pleasure seeking. It's about how do you seek pleasure. You know, if you're seeking it in a way or in a manner that rapid and you want it so quick, you know, then you will have it for a quick moment and then it will be gone, right? But you just need to make an effort for that thing and just seek it naturally as it's supposed to be seeking. You know, like you want to have a good body, you have to go to the gym and go on a diet and work on your body a lot. If you want to have a good shape as a female, you have to go work, go for a run, do something about it. And then if you want to make love or anything, you have to find a partner instead of going being addicted to porn industry because that's where you're gonna be at the end, you know, ultimately. And um, social media too, as we mentioned before. Um, you know, you have to live in your real life more than you live in social media. Social media is just fake, and you don't want to be fake. So be more authentic and do something in real life. Be successful, and then people will care about you more. And in the real life, that's the real thing. So I mean, those things I mean are too deep, actually. But yeah, I think we emphasize the really good points, Maliha and Iona too. Even though you said you don't know much about this topic, but you sounds like you know a lot. Wow, I'm surprised.
Thank you. Actually, someone wants to talk to you. I mean, Hazel wants to talk to you about their room.
No, he's not talking to me. He's not talking to me. He's talking to that girl. Why?
Okay, because I just saw a message. It says if you talk with him, tell him I want to talk with him. What's going on in comment
No,
section?
he was talking. Just go back in the comments. You find that he's talking to Ava.
I
Okay.
think Hazel wanna talk to someone else that also Eva knows about him. So that's why next time you see him, tell him that I wanna talk to him. That not bother someone else. I forgot the name.
Exactly. I never ignore anybody. That's why. Because once
No,
he's talking
no.
about,
She's talking
I
about
always.
my
I'm sorry, Eva. Maybe I
maybe
miss it.
no. Maybe she know Ihsan. I mean, I have a friend here in live stream, and I used to do live stream with, and this girl, I don't know her. She said, "Hello, hi. If you talk with Ihsan, um, let him know I'm gonna to talk with him because he ignored me. I said, okay, it's not,
So
she's not talking about weather or something else in this classroom.
sorry. I
But is
said
this a
weather.
girl or a boy here?
I don't know, maybe a girl.
But
But
you
when
said
I
you
check,
talked to them. Did you know him
no,
or her?
anymore. No, no, just when I check her profile is new. That's why I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, this is also
You,
another topic. I just want to say
yeah,
something. Like,
she said maybe he is died. Believe me, she shocked me.
who told you she's died or he died? I mean, who told him that? You just meet here in the application. How would you know a person has gone or died? How would you know that if you don't know him in person?
Yes, believe
I mean,
me.
just use your brain. Another thing I want to say, if a person ignores you, why the
Mm-hmm.
hell would you go after him
Yes,
or her? I mean,
exactly.
why would you create another account
Yes,
and another
exactly.
multiple accounts to find that person? I mean, he doesn't give a shit about you. Why would you give a shit? I
Yeah,
mean,
Have some
like, I don't
self-respect,
understand. I'm sorry,
please.
this is might be harsh from people to say, yeah, it's not your business, but I'm
yeah.
really like,
Me
I
too,
was
the
like this in the past.
same. When
So,
someone just ignore me, just let him go. Why should I run to
Yeah,
talk with him and change my profile and blah blah blah? It's something I don't
yeah,
know.
take lessons from Eva. Should give your friend lessons.
actually, the
No,
same thing
in my
happened with.
personality, it's really important. This one. I mean, when someone don't wanna you and don't wanna talk to you, just let him go. Especially in social media, it's not a real life. This
Yeah,
first thing when I, the first thing come in my mind, it's just a game or is it's a fantasy. It's not real people or something like this. Even, for example, when I heard something bother me or just I close this application and delete it. It's easy, not something.
Yeah, but I have something. Yana and then Maliha. Yana, do you have something to say about this before you go? Or if you're in a rush, it's fine.
What? I'm sorry, but what?
Come on, you're not focusing with us.
No, no, I was like in the bathroom, like washing my face because I feel so sleepy. So
Thank
what was that
God,
about?
thank God you're in, once I heard you're in the bathroom, I thought you're doing something else, but you're just washing your face. Okay, I'm just kidding.
I
So,
muted at that time, so you couldn't hear me.
okay. Yeah, we're just talking about ignorance, like as why would a person follow or pursue somebody who has ignored him already multiple times? Like, what do you think about that? Do you
Mm,
think
mm,
it's
mm,
fine
it- no,
or
it's not. It's not fine. It's not fine. You know, like especially on this kind of app, when someone ignore you, when someone like treat you badly, like rude to you, then don't even give your precious time to confront them or to ask why. Just leave it. They don't need you and you don't need them. I mean, live your peaceful life. I mean, it also apply in your real life. If someone treat you badly, the only correct answer is not surviving and hanging there. Just go live it. Leave him, leave her, leave the people that make you feel bad about yourself.
exactly? Exactly. Thank you. So we're on the same page here. So, anyways, you said you're gonna go. I really want to say thank you for being here today with us.
Yes,
And
Sam, thank you for having me. I'm having a good time, like good talk. Yeah, really appreciate it.
thank you, Yana. You really have a beautiful British accent. I think I sense that you love British accent, right?
No,
right?
because I used to like to talk like almost like every day to someone like living there, but not anymore. And then it affected me till now. I try to sound like something else, but it's not happening soon, I think.
Yeah, but it sounds beautiful. Why would you want to change it? Like the British accent is so hard to acquire, and you already like have some words spelled correctly.
I
So
mean, I'm not saying something like give me a water. I'm not saying something like that.
like that, battle.
No, like please give me a bottle of water. Like a bottle of water. They said that way. I'm not saying things like that.
Okay, no problem. I thank you. Is thank you for joining us today, and see you another time.
Yeah, yeah, I will. Yeah, I will say hi whenever I saw you guys, like in
Of
any live
course.
streaming. But you are a good host. Like you are a good host. Live streaming better. Like keep doing that. Yeah, you really like make feel people welcome. You know, in your live stream. So I appreciate you for that. So thank you for having me, guys, and have a
Thank
good night or have a good day. Because I don't know. I don't know what time is it now at your place.
It's okay. Thank
Yeah.
you for being here.
All
Thanks.
right. Bye bye, everyone.
Ciao, ciao. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Take care.
Okay, so yeah, Maliha now is in the left side of the corner. So it's your turn to give us what your opinion, and then we'll move to Hisley or Isley. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but go
Ashley,
ahead,
thank you for
Maliha.
taking me in.
No, you're welcome. I'm sorry, I need to because we're in the middle of a conversation, and you know you have to listen to a single one until he's done and move on to the next one. And so we can comprehend each other, right? That's the way. So go ahead,
Sure.
Maliha. What do you think about ignorance? And you know what we're talking about, so
Yeah.
go ahead.
First of all, I want to say have some self-respect.
Mm-hmm.
Person have, yeah, individual like self-respect, to have some that. The second thing, the same case, happened when one of my closest friend, she was talking to this guy and he was continuously forcing her on this app, basically, and she was like really pissed off, and she blocked that guy from his, you know original ID, but he made several other IDs, and whenever she goes into someone live stream, he just pop on in that live stream and he started talking like bullshit about her. That's how toxic that person was, you know and and she was like, literally, she was starting getting angry on the live stream, and she started commenting, and she started scolding that person in the comments. So I think you should not do that. I mean, you cannot force anyone to you cannot force someone to love you, to talk to you, to hang out with you if they don't want to. Everyone has their own privacy, and everyone has their rights. So I think you should not violate things like this on social media, because it is, to be very honest, it becomes really toxic. So please do not force anyone for anything. Thank you. Just want to say this.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. It becomes more toxic with time. So, Hesley, go ahead. Hi,
Hello.
how are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. What about you? Where are you from, Mr. Butter? How
I
can
live
I
in
pronounce
Canada.
your name? Butter?
It is correct.
But
It is correct. Butter. I live in Canada. I'm 26. I'm about for to being 26. I'm a student in English department, and I'm here talking to you. And yeah, what about you? Because you're my
wow,
guest, but I introduced myself first. So
that's good. I'm from Indonesia and I'm 27 years old.
You are 37.
27.
I'm sorry. Okay, so what are you doing, Asley? Are you a student or a worker?
I'm not a student anymore.
So what
I
do you
work.
do? That's my question to you. What do you do? What is your occupation, your job right now? What are you doing in your life?
Just teaching children.
What teaching them what?
Uh, Actually, I'm teaching like a preschool. So I'm teaching them how to read and how to write before they go to school.
Nice, nice to see you. Nice to hear from you, teacher. Um, so the topic we've been debating is um ignorance. And what do you think about it? If a person has ignored you for a long time, for many times, why would you go and follow that person, and pursue him? And do you think that's fine if a person do that, and or you think it's a kind of low self-esteem or low self-respect, as Molly has said?
Mm, okay, I will try to answer. Talking about ignorance, when people ignorance me, is that mean like that?
When people ignores you,
Yeah, ignores me. For me, I think I will leave them.
hmm why?
Mm, because for me, I won't care about it because it's such as like toxic. So we need positive people in our life to make more uh, better, to make more uh, how to say that uh, spirit to do our activities. So if there is someone or wherever they are, wherever they are, to ignore, to ignore me, I won't care about it, and I will leave them. I don't give attention for that.
Okay.
Let me just say,
Okay. So we're on the same page. Oh my God, Molly has left. She said she's gonna leave. Okay, Molly, have a nice day. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for being here. Okay. Ava, what's wrong with you? Don't you like my jacket? Like, seriously, why are you mocking my jacket?
Because here, believe me, it's so hot. I mean, it's summer.
Yeah, but
Your
in
jacket.
Canada, we always wear jackets here. It's always
even it's
cold.
so even
Yes,
it's
I
so hot,
know. Canada,
hot
it's
weather.
so cold. But when I just uh, look to myself and look to your jacket on my live stream, just think, why should you wear this one in this? Just
Okay, what is like? What do you want to say?
yeah.
Hisley, was you going to say something?
Something what is about that topic
I
today?
don't know. I feel like you was going to say something, and then you stopped.
No, I love to hear that. So I just want to say, even is a hot weather, you still wearing a jacket.
No, I mean she was just joking with me. She said it's summer, so why do you wear a jacket now? And yeah, it was just we're just joking with each other. But I usually wear the jackets a lot because the weather here is so cold.
I
So
see.
yeah, but I don't know if you know much about my country or not, but it's always
Yes, I
cold,
know. Just
raining. Sometimes you feel in the summer, you feel like it's so hot and you want to go to the beach, you wear a t-shirt. But in the middle of the road, you get surprised by rains and some, you know, snows. So you have to pay
in
attention to
summer?
that. Yeah, it's
Really?
raining in the summer.
Oh my god. Suddenly
It
he
depends
changed.
because I live in Halifax, it's an island and the island has like this tropical weather. It's like Indonesia too,
Yeah.
so the raining is like happens a lot here.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, but there, um, I enjoyed to talk with you. Okay, it's Fajr here in Algeria. I should go right now. Okay, so good night, Hazley. Good night, Badr.
Good night, Eva. Nice
You
to talk
can,
with you too, Eva. Where are you
yeah,
from, by
thank
the way?
you. I'm from Algeria.
Oh, good. Okay. Have a nice dream.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye, Badr.
Bye.
Bye.
bye. Take care, Eva. See you next time. Thank you.
So, what time are they?
Well, madam, it's almost 1 o'clock.
So please don't call me by the way. I'm not too old like that. I'm not that old so much. You
Yeah,
can
but you're
call me.
27. You're getting old. You're getting old.
Yes, but you can just call me Ashley.
Okay, great. So,
Am
yeah,
I look
Hasley.
that old so much? Oh my god.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I have to.
How many kids you have?
I have two kids. They are
Oh,
boys, and the older one 3 years old, and the second and the younger 1 years old.
that's interesting. So, well, great. God bless them for you. Um,
God bless you to them.
does technology amplify human communication and or hinder it?
The
Yeah.
technology. Actually, this is my first time. No, no, no. This is the third days I use this apps. This circus isn't. So, what we are going to talk right now.
Yeah, my pleasure to have you in my live stream. You're always welcome. So,
So, but I wanted to asking you, did you ever visit Indonesia before, or you have willing to visit Indonesia?
well, I have a well-in because I never been there, and some of my friends were there. They gave me a
Really?
good feedback. Yeah, about the country. They say Indonesia is very beautiful. A lot of islands out there, and also you have that place, the famous one, Bali, I
Bali.
think. Yeah, and yeah, I would love to go there. Actually, it was one of my plans before the pandemic, but because of Corona, I couldn't travel anymore. But I went to Malaysia before, and you know, Turkey. So yeah, so you'll be my guide there when I come.
Just tell me if you are here.
Thank you. So the question
So,
is,
mm-hmm.
yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead.
Yes.
No,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
you
Just
talk.
go ahead. Okay. I want to
No,
hear.
ladies first. Come on, ladies first.
Mm, no, it's not like that. Also, just go ahead, Mister. I want
I
to
would
hear
never
you.
go ahead. Believe me. So stop being stubborn. Talk.
Hmm. How to say that? I don't know. I forget. I have to talk. Right?
Okay.
I just want to say so sorry if my English is so bad because this is I still learning too, so that's
No, you're not. You're okay. So I have
I was asking you too. I mean, are you Brazilian or you're mixed? How to say that? You're mixed. Are you Brazilian? Original Brazilian?
no, I'm not. Who told you that?
Oh, so where are you from?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for that.
No, I don't know why you said I'm Brazilian. I'm not Brazilian.
So where are
So
you
my
from?
mother is from. I've told you in the beginning about myself, Hesley. What
I
part we
thought that
didn't?
you said Brazilian. No, Brazil?
Okay, please listen to me. I
Okay.
said, my name is
Mhm.
Badr. Okay, I live in Canada. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
Canada.
born
I'm
here.
sorry. Yes, you're Canada. Okay. So sorry for that.
You
Yes,
can
I'm
see
in
the
Canada.
flag. No, no problem. It's okay. Many people they say you're Indian or you're from there and from here, so it's okay. So we're just gonna ask. We just make a talk about something for 10 minutes, and then I will go to sleep. Okay.
Okay.
So, mm-hmm, just looking for a question.
Okay. Rock and roll. Okay. It would be better to be able to fly than travel. So what is the question? What is the topic?
Just hold on. Yeah. Do you have a lot of friends?
If you want a 5 minute shopping spree at any store where
No, no. Listen to me. Do you have friends?
yes, I have friends.
Okay, so what do you look in friendship? In friendship, like what are you looking for in a friend?
Hmm. Wow. That's, I've never get asked before. I've never had the question before, but I will try to answer. What is that? What should, mm, I like to having friends because I love to hear their story and I love to learn from their story too. So I love to listening when they tell me about their story life, tell me about their experience, and I just love to hear.
Hmm.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, Shahid. Yes,
Um, yeah, I'm Shahid from Pakistan. How are you doing, guys?
Quite good. What about you?
Yeah,
good.
I'm fine.
So, okay, nice to see you. There's another person from the comment in the sending me a request. His name is Giselle or Giselle. I'm sorry, but you have to text me in the comment section first to see your profile, and then I'm gonna add you here. Because there is a bad thing happens to me in the past. Like, um, I
Mm,
hopped
Okay.
on. There is a person who hopped on. He was using a girl's picture, and when I hopped him on, he started showing some bad things, and it was so rude. So I just
so who?
No, I'm not going to do anything
we're not
like
talking
that.
about you, brother.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I think you, if I think you are doing something, I would not accept your request. I said the other guy, this person that I told you about, like 2 days ago or 3 days, he was using a girl picture, okay,
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
okay.
send me a request, and when I hooked him on, he was using showing his private places, in video in my live stream, and
It's really
I couldn't. Yeah, and it was so bad experience. I couldn't block him, and there were many people watching, and I felt so embarrassed. So that's why I become more careful to the people I'm
Wow,
hooking on.
that's
so.
so bad,
What should I
Jeremy.
do for that? But whether what should I do? Means you are just telling me about. I have to add you.
Shahid, I'm not talking about you, my brother. Why you're taking this personal? I'm not talking about you. I'm telling you about my experience that I had in this application with that person. I'm not talking about you. Why you keep talking about yourself here? I'm not talking
No,
about you.
no, no, no. I'm not talking about that thing. You just told me that you have to follow me or add me something.
I'm
You
not
because I
talking
don't know
about
about
you.
this.
I don't want you to follow me. I'm not talking. I said
Okay,
there is another
okay,
person in the sending me a request right now. Okay, but I can't see
okay.
his profile. I can't see him, so I don't know who he is. That's why I
Oh,
said
that's why you really
I told
careful to.
I told him
Yeah.
to text me first. I told him to say something in the comment section before I can accept your request. That's it. But you just misunderstood me, and you thought that
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about.
no. No, no. It doesn't like that. I'm not understanding. I understand you're talking about that guy. No problem.
So the question is, what is the best advice you have ever received in your life? So we're gonna start with Hesley and then Shahid.
Okay.
Mm, I I have experience before about friendship, and I thought uh, that's one of bad experience in my life. When I trust someone, I trust so much, and oh my God, she is not untrustworthy. So that's a bad experience. So for me, according to experience, I starting to didn't easy to believe someone even is it is close with me, but I still have to be careful for everything that I say, everything that I uh, talk with them. So I don't want to trust again for anyone to uh, about my privacy to talk about my feeling because sometimes the person who I believe they are just talking me on the backside. So that's why from the experience I'm more careful. I like to just listening, but I don't want to just sharing about myself for them. So that's my experience at Finds Baby.
Okay. Thank you for sharing this. We all have some bad experiences. So, what about you, Shahid? What do you look for in friendship?
Uh, Actually, Brad, sorry. So, what I think so, if you want to make friends, and what I really look in friends, firstly, we have to spend some time with someone. It may be a day. Definitely, you haven't got opportunity to spend someone a day or more than that. But I think so. If you spend time with someone, then you know him uh, more betterly. So if you know him, then you can understand whether a person is good or bad, whatsoever is. So I think so. One thing is that is very important. If you want to make someone friend, you should know about him, and you should try to spend time with him. And what I really looks like, uh, what should be the qualities of good friend? I think so. He should care about you. or uh, he shouldn't deceive you. So these are the things you can say that the most important thing that is, I think, so if someone care about you, if someone give you time, so that things are really should be valuable for you, then you should do something there. But it depends upon personality, that what type of person you are looking for, whatsoever is. I think so. That's all.
Yeah, friendship needs to have um, like honesty, loyalty, um,
Trustworthy.
yeah, trust, a lot of things. Some people you put them like you enter them in your life and you trust them, you give them everything, and then they just disappoint you at the end. So yeah, and friendship is good. Many people tell me, um, I don't believe in friendship. Friends are not good, but I think it's not correct. It's good to have a best friend, someone you trust, someone you can borrow money from, someone you can tell him your secrets and he's gonna keep him, you know, someone who's gonna help you if you have a problem with something.
Yes,
So
you. But we have to be
yeah,
careful, really careful, to choose
exactly.
that
I mean,
one.
don't the thing is like
Uh,
don't give everything. Don't invest everything in a person. You know, don't give
yeah,
too much to that person. You have to get to just give 50%. A person is like
yeah,
not
you're right.
everything. So,
Yeah.
One,
good. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
one thing more
Go.
that man is a social animal. So if he's a social animal, so it means that man, matlab people can't live without others. So if we think about that, so what should we do? I think so. We have to make friends and we just only just search for these things, okay, loyalty, honesty, and these all things. So I think you can't find a person uh, like that in your life. So I think so you have to make friends, but the most important thing which you have to do, that is the sharing of your secrets. Okay, you have to share your secrets with him, but it should be up to 20%, up to 30%. Otherwise, you just spend your time and try to make your time more variable, or you can say that you try to enjoy your time with him. Because one more thing that I used to spend time with my friends, so I really enjoyed that time when we just go out for a dinner, when we just go out for a walk whatsoever is. So that time is really enjoyable because when they just we hear stories from them, we hear different things from them. So I think that is really enjoyable, and that thing also relax your mind. So there are a number of things. One thing that is you should be social and you have to make friends. That is very very important for you, because if you want to uh, keep your if you want to be mentally strong and other things, so these things are, I think, so very very important. So that things really increase your productivity as well. If you are doing your job, if you're studying whatsoever is, but if you're doing these sort of things, these sort of activities, so definitely that will help you. I think so.
Yeah, I do agree with you. So, friendship is valuable if it's correct, you know, and you can test your friend before you trust him, you know, test him with money, test him with anything. Because many people, I know some people has a really, they're lost their lives because of this. Like, they trust somebody as a friend, they'll give them everything, like money, and then, for example, you give a person you trust like $1 million, for example, just because he's your friend and you trust him. And what if he took all that money and he disappeared? Then you will be shocked for your life, right? Some people they kill themselves. So for me,
Yes.
we shouldn't trust ourselves. Evan, you shouldn't trust yourself. You know, to that
That
much.
was
Because people change. People change. You know, you don't. You never know what's going on inside of their heads, of their brains. So
yes, and really important. We have to trust our family more than friends because I have experience before that I told you. I when I was moved to another place, I have friends. She is like she's need helps, and I I enter her to come with me and stay with me for few months. It's a free and everything I give her for just like a sister. I make her like a sister, and and I don't know what happened with her. Suddenly she is like after she moved and she just like she make an issue a bad issue about me and she just like how to say mm, that was bad experience about and I have give her everything that I can do for her for money for living for but she make me sad because she make a bad issue for everyone about me so just
yeah, true. Well, it's bad. That's the sad thing. You know, when you get hurt from the closest ones, friends, the girls or boys. So, so I'm just gonna ask you one more questions, guys, before I go. So I start with
mm-hmm.
Hasley again. The question is, what is one of your strengths?
mm. When I pray when I get pray when I stay calm and talking with my God and I pray and I tell everything that I threw out and suddenly after that I feel strong again.
No, you didn't get the question. The question is, what is your strength? What of the
What
powers you have?
sorry, can you just give me a specific like what
Like
kind of
the
that?
ability. Strength means the
Oh
ability that
yes.
you have.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Um mm, can can I just answer in the second part? What maybe Shahid will go first.
Okay. Yeah.
So I just asked for, I want to know, sorry, better. Matlab, what sort of strengths you want to know means it is a quality. We are having different qualities, whether it is you can say that, or what you want to
Yeah,
know
anything you'd
about.
like to mention, like your strengths. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses.
And weakness.
So,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, what are your strengths?
yeah. One of the strength that maybe I stay calm when uh, people used to face different things in their lives, like some sort of you can say that certain if suppose I just give you example, if I if my job goes or any other things will just come on me. So in these situation I stay calm and try to recover myself. This is one of the, you can say that, a big strength for me, because when you stay calm and means if any problems came towards you, you don't just sit around and narrow, if you find solution for these problems, that is a very important thing for you. So I used to do these things, and this is one of my big strength, I think. So this is one of my big strength. And that's all. I think there are a number of other strengths, but I think so this is one, this one is a which I rate more. So that is one of my strength. I stay calm on these situations.
Great, that's cool. Remain calm is
Okay.
one of um my scarcities. You know, I don't
Yeah,
have
calm
that.
and relax. You know, it
And
is difficult for a person when some problem came and they will just stay and calm and try to solve the solution of that problem. It is difficult, but if you do that, it means you have a control
Yeah.
in your life on your life. I think so.
Yes, that's great. For me, I don't understand communication because I choose to communicate everything that I feel. If I got some bad situation, I try to communicate everything. So even for example, I felt disappointed or I felt disagree with something. I will communicate everything. I will try to communicate. I don't want to just keep in my heart and I just think about myself, but I try to communicate what is the solution and what is the uh, good way to take uh, the solution. Just it. Maybe yes. And
great,
yeah, just it.
so nice. Seems like you have a good qualities too, and Shahid as well. Um, yeah, but
And
the,
what is
the
better?
Mhm.
Would you like to tell one of your strength, which you think that is the biggest strength of you?
Yeah, write them there in the comment section. I said like empathy. I have empathy towards people. I like to help others, and also I think I have a good personality and positive attitude. I always